Yeah, I'm really tired of saying this. Saudi air defense shot down a ballistic missile fired by Yemen's Houthi group towards Riyadh on Tuesday, the Saudi led coalition said, in an attack that could escalate proxy wars between the kingdom and Iran. There were no reports of casualties or damage. In contrast, a UN human rights spokesman said coalition airstrikes have killed at least 136 non combatants in war torn Yemen since December 6th. The Iranian alleged Houthi movement said it had aimed the missile at the Saudi royal court at Al Yemen Palace, where a meeting of Saudi leaders was underway. It described the attack as a new chapter in conflict. The Saudi-led coalition said the missile, the latest of several fired towards Riyadh, had been directed at residential areas and there has been no damage. Quoting a statement from the coalition, Saudi state news agency SPA said Iranian-made missiles were a threat to regional and international security. It accuses the Houthis of using humanitarian entry points into Yemen to smuggle in missiles from Saudi Arabia's regional arch-foe Iran. Quote, coalition fighters confirmed intercepting an Iranian Houthi missile targeting the south of Riyadh. There are no reported casualties at this time. The government-run Central of International Communications wrote that on its Twitter account. Saudi's palace, military, and oil facilities are within range of such missiles, the Houthis said in a statement carried by the group's Al-Mashar television. A series of recent cyber attacks that netted North Korean hackers millions of dollars in virtual currencies like Bitcoin with more attacks expected as international sanctions drive the country to seek new sources of cash, researchers say. North Korea's government-backed hackers has been blamed for a rising number of cyber attacks, including the so-called WannaCry cyber attack that crippled hospitals, banks, and companies across the globe this year. Analysts say the explosive growth in the value of Bitcoin makes it another cryptocurrency and an attractive target for North Korea, which has become increasingly isolated under international sanctions imposed over its nuclear weapons and missile program. Bitcoin was trading at over $19,104 per Bitcoin on the point of Tuesday, up from less than $1,000 at the beginning of 2017, according to the CoinMarketCap.com. Researchers in South Korea, with hosts of the world's busiest virtual currency exchange and accounts for 15 to 25% world Bitcoin trading on any given day, says that this year on the exchange like BitHub, Coinbase, and Ubit have been digitally fingerprints of hackers from North Korea. The researchers spokesman for South Korean Unification Ministry, which handles North Korean affairs, said on Monday the government was considering, quote, countermeasures to including the sanctions over the cyber attacks. Representative BitHub and Coinbase declined to comment. On Monday, a Ubit spokesman told us the company had not been targeted by North Korean hackers, and on Tuesday the company announced it had suffered another cyber attack that costed 17% of its assets, forcing the exchange to halt operations and file for bankruptcy. The hackers became the second attack with no identification, but one cybersecurity researcher who said he is not authorized to speak about the matter as it is beginning investigation said there are similarities between the Ubit hack on Tuesday and earlier attacks on the company, which has been linked to North Korea. Another researcher who worked for Ubit after the first hack in April said the company has since experienced a consistent strings of attacks and used malicious code previously used by North Korea. Yep, not this either.